confidence doesn't come through looks, and I feel like that's a big misconception in like today's kind of world, where if you have the body, if you have the face card and all that, people, or you will become confident, because that's not true. Confidence comes from, well, one, you could have inner confidence, where you just are a confident person, but a lot of people don't have that, so I'm not going to mention that in the video, but that is a possibility. Confidence comes from, like, the results of having those looks and having those things, like, where you're able to be confident, you're able to go out, like, get a girl's number, or, like, be able to give confidence to people, and it, like, not be, like, this weird type of thing. That's where, like, confidence comes from. It's not, like, entirely dependent on looks. But I'm also not going to sit here and lie and say that looks don't play a part in it, because of course if you look better, if you're going to the gym, you're going to be able to push yourself to do those more things, and it's going to become more easy to put yourself in those situations because you're going to have more opportunities. But it's not always like that. Like me, I had like my like big glow up around sophomore, junior year, and I wasn't confident from it. I looked amazing in terms of like the face card comparatively to before, and like having everything, and like to the point where I was trying to model and stuff, but I wasn't confident at all. Like halfway through my senior year, I was invited to a kind of like friend group hangout at Panda Express, and I didn't know anyone. It was my first time hanging out with these group of people, and I didn't go in. I got invited, I drove, I saw everyone on like the Life 360 group chat that I got invited to, and I had like a panic attack in my car because I didn't want to go in. I wasn't confident enough in myself. And I still wasn't a lot of the time, but me just going out and trying to go out there and compliment people and talk to people was the only thing that fixed it. It wasn't the looks that did it, because I did look good at that time. It was the action of just going out and doing it. And even now, like, you could look back at my first video, it was a chess game play. It was awful. I didn't know what I was doing. I was unconfident. And I was like, well, I gotta try doing this. Otherwise, you know, I have to, like, go all in with it. Otherwise, it's not gonna work out. So I did. You know, chucked on the camera, chucked on all of it. It was bad quality for the first 5 or so videos, and it still is. And like, I know the new mic coming in tomorrow, by the way, but the mic's gonna get better, all of it's gonna get better, and I got more confident just in my entire life. Same with the gym. There was times I drove to the gym, but I didn't go in because I wasn't confident in myself. And it sounds like really weird to say, why did you drive and not go there? Because I wanted to, and I didn't. It was just the first time I did it, and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. I had a fear of starting it, and that was the issue, rather than anything else, where looks didn't play a factor. All this didn't play a factor. It was just the fact I didn't do it. I wasn't that person. I had to kind of fake it to make it in that sense. Because if I just started being confident, I started having it, then the results would come, and I would have the actual confidence. And that's also the issue when it comes to like kind of getting confidence from women, because a woman, they're not permanent in a full sense. Of course, you can find a way, you know, they'll stay for a while, then they'll dip, or they'll break up, or there'll be a talking stage and you stop talking, or whatever. Then you're going to need another one for the confidence, rather than just having yourself, rather than giving without having any expectation. And then you're going to need another woman to fill that spot, otherwise you won't be confident. Or you'll need another friend to fill that spot, otherwise you won't be confident. You just have to do things that prove to yourself rather than to others. Because when you prove to others you're confident, you rely on them to keep continuing that confidence. If it's like confidence by fun, you know, just confidence by like, I don't know, having like a bunch of aura or whatever it is, you need those other people to depend on. When you do stuff for yourself that find confidence, then you have the ability to just be confident existing rather than anything else. But yeah, it's a short one today because I don't want to do something too long, because I am getting a new microphone. It's coming tomorrow morning, so my next video will be better. I'm probably going to speak on this topic more in the next coming days because I think that it is important. But yeah, you know, confidence comes to this side. I'll see you guys tomorrow.